Well, hello everyone and welcome back into Farthest Frontier. The most gorgeous medieval settlement building. I'm so happy where we're at right now. Welcome yourselves back in, guys. Today I'm hoping to get quite a bit of beautification done and catching up, making this kind of area even more spectacular. I've got a few plans for it. Currently raining though, and we've got to work on a bit of food, so we've only got 4 months worth. I did just buy in a little bit of smoked meat, but I was happy with what we achieved in the last one where we segmented this area off, and now we have some good defensible positions, and all our main structures are now behind defenses somewhat. There's the odd one or two that isn't, but that's okay. And just to continue on, we will be popping up a couple more towers. So we've got one over that way, and because we want them ideally to be coming from that direction every single time, I'm going to pop another one right there. And we're going to also pop one. Oh, sorry. We're going to pop one right here. So I really appreciate being here, guys. Welcome yourselves back in as always. I do thank you so much for it. If you haven't already, please do subscribe and hit the thumbs up for me. Got to be worth it for the beauty alone, right? So yeah, I hope you like what we're doing here as well. So I am going to speed it up. I think I want to get some of this bit done as well. And what we'll start to do is plan out our decoration just around it, which is going to be these medium plazas. It's a shame you can't put medium plazas underneath the gates stuff. That's kind of what I wanted to do, but that's all right. Where the fence is going to be, we'll just pop a few of these down to fill it out. That was very silly of me. I placed that one wrong. Yeah, what I'm trying to do is just minimize the amount of smaller ones we have to place. And fun fact, the large ones offer desirability buff. The small ones do not. So it's very weird. So I'll just show you. Small plaza offers 0. So there's that. I'm going to fill it out anyway, though, so you can kind of see. And then we'll get a couple of benches around the side, around the back. I think we can fit a couple down here. And these are going to be the bush ones as well. Oh, we can't. Might need to put them in the corners. I keep pressing. I've been playing too many different games and I keep pressing the wrong buttons. It's tab in this game. Right, I'm going to go bench there. Is that right? Yep. Done it again. You bear with. Tab and bench there. Cool. So that'll be the start of that one. This is all going to cost quite a lot of stone. We're working on it though. This is why we needed a whole bunch of it, right? And then this one is actually the bricks. So we are going to bring in our fencing around. It's going to be a nightmare if they attack it. I won't lie to you. It's going to cost us a hell of a lot of brick though. And then we'll bring that through there. The entrance is at the front. You cannot get into it any other way. So we're going to spend all of our bricks on that. Still got a nice amount of clay in anyway, so that should be fine. And we're good. So we're 36 years in. 678 on the population, so we're looking good. I'm aiming for 1,000 again. As I say, I'll pop another one up over here if need be, but at the moment we're still upgrading and stuff over here, so we've got more than enough. Desirability is fantastic across the board, and this little bit here is helping these ones. So I think what we'll do is squeeze in little extra bits through here. So we're going to go with you there. And then another little urn just in this corner here, just to cover all of those. And that should be more than enough to get those bunch up as well. I think this one, I've just been looking through, there's only these two here that need upgrading. And then we've got one at the back end here. But once we start paving this, this will upgrade anyway. There's one in here as well, which has the desirability, I believe. Yeah, it just needs resources, so that's fine. And that one will have it as soon as these flags get upgraded as well. So I'm not going to do more than just that for now. As you can see, it's paving in. We will be upgrading those as well though, and then when this upgrades, it's going to be fantastic. So we just need to save up for these. That'll be more than enough decorations to cover these, to be fair anyway. So all good. Right, in terms of soldiers, we are slowly just leveling these guys up. We're just keeping an eye on resources here. And I've had people telling me to making sure I'm checking the reports. I don't really need to for food at the moment. I do appreciate it. I do know it's there, and I check it for honey mainly. So one of the ones I like to do is in here, agriculture, honey, just to make sure we're producing as much as we consume, which we are. Nice and easy graphs to look at if anyone hasn't used them. They are useful. But yeah, All good. Mainly, we're losing waste on vegetables there, so we need to get onto that, really. And pastries, we seem to be on the right number as well, so we're fine. So we have some of it coming in at least anyway. They look really good. So the ornamental trees, I'm not sure if I do want to change these now. Move the flags in and then put something else. Quite like the statue at the front, though. And then what I can do in this little bit is actually, that's perfect for a couple of benches. Now, then again, how do I want to play this? Do I want it in this section? Like so. I think that's good. So we'll have the two there, and then we can have a flat bench opposite. We'll try that in the middle, and then we'll just get the one small path bit in here. So I'm going to upgrade all those paths as well, but that's the inside kind of done. And we've got, let me just check. Got these two slots here, so we could also put benches on this end as an opposite. I might move and rotate those then, so they're attached. We could have it, make it look like an outside seating area, or we have a small little garden there. Not sure yet. I might just do it like that, see how that looks once they're upgraded. I think that's the best thing we can do at the moment, and then we'll let that kind of happen. Just waiting on a bunch of bricks, though, for that one. All right, just checking out some of the farms. We've got a couple of issues here. What have we got? Flax. I think we're okay for 2 years. That'll be gone. And that was leek. Pink root rot, which is fine, so we'll be okay. We've got another good year or two there, so nothing to worry about at all. Thinking about getting another farm in too, so maybe another one down this way. I would expand, but I'm just going to keep it default size, to be honest. I know expanding does yield pretty good as well, but yeah, I think this is the best we can do. I know the fertility is a bit rubbish this way. I've got to be careful as well, because I don't want to have to travel too far. I'm thinking over this way with another 12 by 12, and then what we'll do with the forester camp is actually move this over. So I don't think this has great desirability, so let's pop it over there just out of the way, which should help these ones. And then I should be able to just fence this one up as well. So we'll get that done beforehand, so I don't need to worry about it as well. Always good to do that, right? All right, just coming out of the winter now, just having a look over at our stone pit and stuff as well. I can't remember whether I maxed these guys out. We didn't. Okay, do we have... We've got to be careful with our population here. So yeah, we're just about too much. I'm not going to pop any more in there at the moment. I've topped up quite a few, and we're going to be losing another 6 to this farm over here, so we want to be careful. I am going to prioritise this forester camp, though, so I can get this sorted. Got all the fences going up and around as well. And then we'll get this guys replanted. Now, I am seeing that there is issues with quite a bit, so I'm just going to set those to be harvested by anyone that's free. So they'll go and do that so we can catch up, and then we'll get this reset for over here. Just to start planting up on this hill, really. I think we're okay with raw iron. We're slowing down on iron at the moment because we're just trying to bash out these. We do seem to have one more weapon and we're good, so I'm going to be hiring again soon. Glassware is struggling because of sand, so I'm going to have to just keep buying it in because I don't want to get this one up here. That's a no-go for me. I am not setting up that far up because that's going to mess up the spawns and something I definitely don't want to do. Right, we'll get a bunch of this topped up as well, though. Baskets, candles, kind of soap. We've got quite a few bits of all of these, so definitely worth grabbing it all in, ready to be sold. And then beer is coming in as well again, which is great. I think we're still okay, aren't we? Yep. So I'm absolutely fine with this. Just need this sand to come in. And then the rest looks good, I think. Storage-wise, still good across the board. So pretty happy. It's amazing how much we fit in with these 2 bits, isn't it? As I say, like before, still room. We still have a lot of room to build in this one. And I think once this theatre gets upgraded, putting a couple of houses up here is probably a good idea. So that will cover it. But we still got 40-odd spaces, so not worried yet. I think I need to make sure my marketplaces are maxed. They are. So there might be an item or two we want to bump up, like furniture later on as well. Again, still can't do that just yet. Let's get this going kind of more over here. And then that's far enough away to not affect desirability for these guys, I think, as well. So we'll get that going. But we're going to gain a lot of wood from this anyway, so hopefully we can replant and be good. And then let's get this bit finished off. So make sure there's a gate. And the rest of the fence just to cover it. There we go. Job done. And next farm should be done this year as well. So we'll have that sorted. And that is a big berth. 10 new villagers. Holy crap. Right. Let's prep ready. Let's get it done. So I think I'm okay with having it next to it. You lucky devils, you. I'm just going to put one little gap in there. Those 3 houses will be covered for those 3 new spots. And then the traders are coming. So we've got beer. There is stone. I will take it. I will take a chunk of that stone, actually. Thank you. I'm also going to do this. I'm going to buy in. I do this quite a bit. So I'm just going to grab a handful of these just to get rid of that little indicator of weapons missing for the people in towers. Because they like a melee weapon for some reason. And they will grab the swords. So rather than having the swords there, we'll do that. There's iron for sale. We do have a lot of gold, so we can play around with whatever we want to do, but I definitely want to save enough in. I'm going to have to grab 2 of these or so. Let's grab 3, actually, just in case we'll get those heavy tools in. Yeah, we're going to have to save for the, what's it called when it comes as well? The spices, because I think we're out again. So we're hoping for a good year, but this number per month is going to dip because of it, so... Actually, out of nowhere, the food is good again. So what do we have here? Okay. We've got a good buildable space if we want to expand industry as well. So furniture-wise, we have 8 in there. They make 17 per year. It's a slow-moving kind of business. I'm not sure how many we had kind of grow up as well. When we're not building, our labour numbers are pretty good. So I'm happy with that. I think we, as I say, want to be buffing. So we did... Definitely did get that upgraded, didn't I? Yeah, smeltery can be bumped up. So let's go ahead and get that done. I think... Is it coal that's going to be a problem? And we're still burning charcoal, aren't we? That makes a pretty good amount. 128 per year. And then we've got our deep coal that we could grab as well. Again, I don't want to go that far, though. It's a tricky one, isn't it? So we're... How long have we got left on these guys? Just 9k there. We might just have to... Huh. Might cause the spawns to be over here a bit more, or up here. That's the problem. So we've still got a couple of blind spots. And yeah, trying to flatten this, by the way, with my dead body over there. I forgot about that. I'll see if I can get that down. Yes. Part of me tempted just to wall this. I've had enough of trying to terraform it. I'm rubbish at terraforming. I just don't have the patience for it, so... Right, it's an increased rate on the beer as well, so we should probably take advantage of that. And look at that cheese now, 740. It's beautiful. So I'm willing to take food when they have it, but not at increased rates, just like beans or peas and stuff. Just keep buffering it, but everything seems to be pretty good. I probably need to transfer my barrels back out. Seems a bit pointless. Heavy weaponry. An iron would be a good purchase, but we seem to be doing really well on that, so it's not a problem at all. Just going to be sand when we can get our hands on it. So let's make that quick sale there. Going to be keeping a close eye for this new trader coming, hopefully. Make my day. Right, let's get these towers upgraded whilst we've got the iron in as well. So they're sorted. And that's... So that is 2 extra towers for defense. We've got 8 in here. So let's go to 10. Let's go to 10 on the old heavy infantry. And then we'll see where we're at on the next attack. He says, hopefully I'm not too concerned. Still have no idea, though. Probably is tempting to... What I want to do is move... So the good traders here. I want to move all of our archers into this one. So we have a 24 archer squad. And then get that one as pikemen or heavymen again. Heavy infantry. You know? But yeah, let's see what he's got. Okay, spices, but they're at increased rate. It's still worth it. Still 100% worth it. So I think we will have to do it. We're not going to have any for a while otherwise, and our income will take a big hit. So let's spend... Let's try and get 100. Pretty much all our Wonga gone. Now, I was just seeing heavy weaponry. We could easily make it back if we wanted to. I don't think we need to. We've got 14k here, so we're pretty good. Let's just transfer a bit more in, so we've got some. Just debating whether buying more spices, really. I don't think so, though. There's more pickled pickled food here. Let me check mine a second. So, yeah, we've got loads. We need sand, unfortunately. And there just isn't any. To be fair, though, if I slow down on the upgrades, that was using all our glass as well. So I'll just let it kind of run its course. It's not that much spoilage. Oh, look at this, guys. It has completed. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and flip these. I'm not happy with them. So the good news is you can do it. So we're just going to go boom, boom. And then we'll flip you and flip this last one here as well. We can get these upgraded. Waiting on the bricks, though. I might let my brick surplus go up for a moment, but it looks really cool. I think we need to get this temple upgraded, though, as well. So what do we need? 250 stone. Have you gone yet? You've got stone, haven't you? Ah, the stone one's gone. Okay. We'll just try and get that back up ourselves then. I'm happy with that, though. That's a nice little setup there as well. And we still have room for a fair bit of people. Let's get one more house in just here as well. And that's kind of... I could probably get 2 more in here, and then we can fit down here as well. We might need to get a well in down this section, though. Let's have a look. Let's go at the back of here. Just so it's covered. And then we can continue, potentially... It's just iron, isn't it? I went for iron over here like a fool. That's okay. I think I might just start paving this area out for now. It's just gold and stone, so let's go with a couple at a time. Slowly but surely building these out. So how have I got this here? Why could I just build there and there? I should be here. I think I did that one too far over, didn't I? Although this needs paving in the middle anyway, so we'll have a look. It needs to be... Yes, okay. Can I move? Oh, wow, you can move the medium plaza. This is great. Kind of weird that you can move a whole plaza, but I'll take it. Yeah, I thought that was weird. That's how it's meant to be. Let's cancel that. And then what I'll do is get my benches in first. So we want these. So outside the theatre, it's going to be... Done it again. Tab, Mr. Lonzi. All right, tab. Let's go with this bit here. So we'll have 4-way benches here. And we'll also do the same in this one. And then we'll look to do the plazas afterwards. Let's do just that first, though. We don't want to be building too much at once, as I say. And then I want to save up for this. So let me just look. 250 stone. Let's hold fire on any more building until we have that. I love this brick hedge, though. It looks really nice. And just ignore these benches for now. I know they look a bit tacky, but once they upgrade, they're going to look great. That looks pretty cool, though. I'm really happy with the amount of resources we have in ready to be sold when something comes as well. Let's check in on beer. Those spices are great, though. Topped up on spices, so we should be good for another 3 years. We're looking at these numbers. It looks to be about 33 a year. All right, birth rate is pretty damn high right now. I completely... Okay, so it didn't get done yet. This is on 2.1. So it's still got plenty of time to consider this farm. It's another year. That's okay. And what is it to upgrade the theatre? That one's brick, so that doesn't affect our stone count for the other one. So we can probably try and work towards getting both of these upgraded, can't we? We're in a position to. And 13 people, please do come in. You absolute legends. Oh my god. So that has just changed everything here at the moment. So we've just got a severe amount of people to care for. I'm still not sure whether I want to do another one of these statues over here. I think I do. I think it might be overkill, but I also want to do it. So I just don't know if I care enough to deny myself of it, you know. I think I'm going to do it. The reason I'm going to do it, I'll just bump all of these back up, right? Let's just get that one in as well. And then we'll wait on the bricks. I can't even remember what that is to build that damn thing. That's 50 stone. I'm silly. I'm silly. I don't have the iron either. Just looking actually as well. You see this little gap in between the hedge? I wonder if we could... That'd be so cool if we could go underneath it and then change it to like the pink so it kind of blends. So it's contrasted. That makes sense? I do think these ornamental trees are too much, guys. I think I want to move them. I think they are way too much. So I think I'll just want to tuck the flags in and then bring these somewhere else. I just don't know what kind of effect it's going to have on these houses. So it is way too much, man. I'm not happy with it at all. We do need to fill in this zone, so let's go there. And do we have any spots down here? We do not. I think I'm going to just chuck the other one over this way then. Maybe behind the pub, actually. That's quite nice. Yeah, I was looking at it. I think it's just a bit too much. And it just means I can tuck the flags in by one. And then put trees to the edge. I think that's sensible. It's more symmetrical. There we go. Right, we'll go in there. And then we'll get these last two trees going to the edge on each side. I think that's better. I think that's going to look much cleaner. Be nice if the flags were a little bit taller, like the festival pole. This festival pole is actually quite big. Hey, this is coming in though. Look at this. This is a little tried way of doing the benches. I've tested this a few times. It always looks quite nice when they're upgraded. So the plant pots turn into a nice brick one. It looks really nice. I think that's cool. Typically, you'd have a pub at a theatre, at least in the UK. I know that much. All the ones whenever I've been to a theatre. Not a cinema, but a theatre, but like a play or something. I haven't done it much, but the times I have done, you typically would have a beer. There is usually a bar or something there. So normally I'd have like a pub over here. That's not going to do us any favours on the layout, so I'm quite happy with that still. And this little strip, as I said, this is going to be the plazas as well. I think, really, do I want to get rid of this stone just yet? I think I do want to just save every piece for this theatre, to be honest. That's going to be what we do. Looks like the farm's ready for the year as well, so let's go ahead and do the old rakeage for 3. We may need a 4th, and then we can go into what we want to do. And I'm thinking the old cabbage, a bit of cabbage, and then in this one, what do we want? I think we'll try turnip, and we're not able to pickle as much at the moment, so I might just go into one of like the beans or something. I think that's probably sensible. Because that's not an item that we pickle, and you get a lot of them. So you don't get as much, but they last a long time without spoilage. So I'm going to come and add some more people to the brewery. So we've got plenty of honey, I've checked, and I'm also going to hire up 4 more heavy infantry. Let's go to 16, actually. I'm going to go to 16 heavy infantry. We won't have enough, but we will have enough on the next batch. Still waiting on the iron, obviously. I think I might get another charcoal burner, which will help as well. And then we just need to buy sand. So let's go ahead with another charcoal thingy. I don't want to move. The reason I'm going charcoal burners, guys, is because I don't want to build that far up. Now, that's as far as I want to go. I'm okay with that one until it's gone. But we may need to flip to charcoal burners and come tighter in late game, though I don't want to go that high because that affects spawn zones. So yeah, we'll try our best to get these in for the next attack, and I'll be quite happy once they're geared up, to be honest. So majority is pretty good, so this is a pretty strong force that we can send out to meet them at the gates if needed as well. So very happy with that. Again, I'll be keeping most of it open. Hopefully they still don't spawn these ways. Did we manage to fix and retrieve the body? We did. I might even still be able to do this as long as I flatten the outer bit. This will still work. So I'm going to keep it going just in the background with like this, and then that's looking nice and jagged, so they can't run up this at all, or shouldn't be able to. They could probably get up this little bit here, but this is how long I keep forgetting about it, and I just forget immensely to come and do it, so it's just taking forever. Yeah, I might just put a wall around this, to be honest. Get another one over here, wall around it with 2 people in each. I did this in one of my other playthroughs, and when the attacks come, it was great. And if you can get horsemen, you can just kind of annihilate them from that back there as well. We also could go into our lancers now as well. Monthly cost is deathly high, but I'm going to get 4. Reason we're going to get 4 is just so we don't need to worry about the like catapults and stuff, because they are going to come in really, really soon. So we'll see how we get on. We've got plenty of money, so I'm not concerned. All right, traders are coming in as well, and we are ready to sell. Please have some sand. They have stone. So I'm going to go ahead and just buy all of their stone. And before we move on, I'm going to pause, and I'm going to come over to the theatre. And boom, I am going to hit this as priority now, and we're going to max out our builders on it. So I'm going to get this one done, because that's the third relic we'll be able to get in then. And now we are going to make a bit of that money back by selling what we can. I think just the baskets and stuff. That's a good amount that we can pull in. I don't think there's anything else we kind of want from them. I might just bump the iron, actually. Yeah, let's do it. We've got money to waste now, so I think that's sensible. I'm not going to sell those candles at that reduced rate. We'll wait for the other ones and hope for some sand to come in. We're still on 50 spices, so maybe 50 a year then. We've gone into the new year. The traders are arriving, so give or take 50 to 60 a year. So we want to try and buy in, ideally whenever we can. And yeah, I'm happy with that entrance point. That looks much cleaner with the ornamental trees gone. So very happy with that. Hopefully that theatre comes in. I'm not sure. We've got the spoilage one, haven't we? That would be good, actually, if we get the other spoilage thing in. This isn't actually in line, is it? Need to move the library up one. Okay, let's get that going. And then we can get the small plazas here. So that just needs 5 stone, and that one's done. And then we can go into our plazas. This is all I wanted to get done in this one, by the way. I'll be happy once this is finished over here. There we go. Fences I'm not going to do yet until we've got more iron. But that statue plus that's going to look really cool. Hopefully I've got those in line. I might need to move it forward one. No, that's in line, isn't it? Yeah, this is going to look good when it's upgraded, guys. I tell you now, it's going to look chef's kiss. Right. Housing requirements were still good. We've got a couple of upgrades happening with glass again. These guys will upgrade as well. So let's look to a couple more. I can't go over how many you can fit now inside of these. It's nuts. So we've got one there. Let's get yet another behind it. And then one there. That'll do for now. And then let's go back over to the traders here. And let's see what we're doing. Get rid of those. And say not the candles. Please have sand. Sand. Damn it. Okay, no sand. Soap, though, to be sold. So that is good. So we're getting that number back up. The next guy might have some. No food either. As I say, I would buy that in if there was some. Still looking really good on the clothing and stuff, actually. They've definitely changed that, because it used to be so much harder to keep on top of shoes. All right, the third trader. I think we might get 4 traders this year, which is great. Sand. Damn you. I'm actually going to buy a couple of these in as well, just to buffer our amounts. I think I've noticed we don't even have the apothecary shop yet, which is hilarious, actually. You've just reminded me, good sir. We need an apothecary shop. That does use glass, though, as well. And we don't really have a requirement for it yet. This thing looks quite nice, though. It does look nice. We just pop it over here. Might just squeeze it on the edge there. We'll do it. We'll do it. What I'll do, though, is turn off construction for now. I don't think it's required. And we'll go back just to make sure there is maybe something we can buy and sell. We can sell the candles at least. That is something. Plenty of beer coming in as well. So let's knock those numbers down. And let's sell. Let's sell, sell, sell. More iron at a reduced rate, which is good. We could build our fence if we get a bunch in. You know what? Boom. Let's do it. I'm going to get a bunch in. And I'm going to build some of my fences. So let's go to our wrought iron. We're going to need to come up to... I think that's it there. And then this one we're going to bring up and round. We're going to leave one space around the back. It's going to cost an absolute fortune. But it's okay. So I'm going to straighten this one up. Let's get rid of that a second. I've got to do this for what I'm trying to achieve. So let's go there. And then straight in. So I'm actually going to put a gate over this and encompass this inside of it. So these two. Definitely don't want to be doing that. These can go as well. I don't need these, and I need to connect this up around the back. So they have a walkthrough. Think I know what I'm doing, he says. And then connect those guys. Cool. Let's do just that for fence at the moment. That's pretty much all that iron gone again. Could transfer more in. The beer is there as well. Let's just do it. Let's transfer a whole bunch of money in. And I'm just going to get all my beer going in. Maybe not that much, actually. Let's stop that right now. Cool. So 4K. Still a bunch of iron. Let's keep the money handy. I definitely need those spices. Now we got more people in as well. I'm going to go up to 10 in the furniture. I'm going to try and bring this furniture number up a little bit more. So just looking across the board at what we kind of need to factor in. I think that's about it for now. Most ingredients are looking good. Maybe the bookbinder could do with a few more handymen in there. So where the hell is my bookbinder? I do hate trying to find some buildings sometimes. I can't remember where I put my bookbinder, man. Is this it here? No. Down here, innit? I'm talking rubbish. It's right in front of me. All right, let's make sure our library's still topped up as well. So we'll get one extra in there. Library does seem to always have books, which is a good start. How's the theatre looking? Oh, it's... Look at that for timing. Just coming in. Come on, guys. Finish it. Finish it. I need to know if I made the right decision. Oh, it looks like the fourth trader was a rubbish one this year. Sand, though. Might have sand. Come on, sand. Nope, there's coal, though. Buy a bit of that in. Alright. So absolutely nothing to be excited about for this trader. Everything's a red arrow down. Cheeky. Alright, we'll leave it at that. We did get another charcoal one in, didn't we? Yeah, we'll have just the two in there then, just to see if that kind of adds enough here. Still got more houses upgrading over this end as well, so as you can see, all the glass coming in, even more upgrading as our theatre finishes out, though. Oh, yes, baby. Here we go. Come on. That looks good, guys. That looks good. Super happy with that one. 100% really, really happy with that. Let's look at desirability now. That should bump pretty much everything. Yeah, we can knock in a couple of gardens for these guys, and they are good. So it's like 100 odd. Plus for pretty much everything. These two here are still on 91 and 101, so you're good. So this one here will need something. Although when this theatre gets upgraded, I think it reaches here as well. All of the other houses look good there. I think they're all good. There's one just down here is 89 and a 98 in there. So theatre going up and upgrading this flagpole will do the trick, I think. And over here is looking even better. Just a bunch down there. This one closer. Yeah, those upgrades are good. That looks amazing in the distance, though. I'm so happy with that theatre. Yes. As always, though, guys, thank you so much for joining me. If you could just hit the thumbs up for me and subscribe if you aren't already, that is a massive help. And if you do want to support me that little bit extra, do check out memberships on the channel or on Patreon. As always, I hope you have the best day. Take it easy, and I'll see you in the next one.